Hola, my friend. What's on the skate plan today?
Sup, dude? Something different today. Less broadcast, more play. Minimal voice and cam action, more straight surf. Dick. Just wanna get real beat up again. Took a spin in the driveway as well. Okay. Currently in a full body caster. Going to grind the tutorial and starter missions. Be well with that.
Gullcrest fun fact. Gullcrest was not the original name for the famed Sandman neighborhood. Its original name involved a bird's limb, but was changed due to litigation-adverse city councilors during the Great Truck Wars of the mid-90s.
Kid I Kid. Going to grind the tutorial and starter missions. Be where ya at. shutted it down.
You know where we haven't been in a while? The hedge. Might be worth seeing if people are rolling around Hardcore Plaza. You shred there. It may seem implausible, but you're making me hungry. Hate it, possess it, own it. But be warned, it's a tough one. And go. are the Objective Assassin.
Not bad, a high tire mission. Sweet. You are definitely finding your version of absolutely killing it. Interesting. This one puts your bearing hunting skills to the test. That's your cue.
You got this. Time for another go. Clinical dissection.
BRB everyone, welcome to the channel. Delvis here.
yourself from your cosplay tendencies. Those mellow ones, they can add up.
Who even has this much garbage? And are these birds okay? This is nuts. Next level anti-skating vibes. Whatever. We shall overcome, right? Yeah, you're getting the grind thing dialed in. If you're feeling it, you can even shift your weight mid-grind to transition to a new one. Your bag of tricks and scores will only get bigger. I wonder when they'll fix that bridge. I mean, one giant squid versus super yacht incident and we just stop being able to go to the North Shore? Boo! Seems like something the SVCC should address. You're really getting the hang of this. You must have been digging into Skapedia. Shingo asked for some help with dinosaur tricks when he was writing it. Good thing, because the dingo needs to learn some history. Doesn't even know what a wheelie is. Sheesh. Okay, that's the last of it. Damn crows must have been eating too many of Frank's burgers. Stuff's made of bloody quick-drying cement. Anyway, let's get that line cooking.
Yes! You might hear something out of finally level 5 maxed out. Hedgemon, let's go!
buses sure be walking, right? I love watching you cook at the Tri-Towers. Not so bad. You lowered the NAR bar with that one. I think the bus driver had a support lizard. At least you slammed on a real trick. Rolling lines are a good time.
This one is the Hubie Wheeler Special. Hubie used to do it with Copers, but it was still gnarly. It's long, but fun. Do it for Hubie.
Giddy up.
Do it for Hubie. Put it down. Whoa, so many rip chips. Well, let's check it out. What's in the product box? Show me the box.
You really busted out your bag of tricks on that one, but this tour is just getting started. Head into Goldcrest Village proper, and I'll give you a few more things to pack in the sack. I'm talking low-impact wonder tricks, manuals.
Oh, Goldcrest. The tourist in the Goldcrest. Let's go. Might be only the coolest box. Yeah, the coolest box. Let's go. Anyone, skate or dive. This is 8-bit Nintendo. Cappuccino. Corduroy button. Lint. How's that even look like? Nice. Hit. Star Trekkie.
Okay, we getting the hang of it. Testing the chat to voice feature. La la la. Da da da. Wah wah wah. LOL. GG. Anybody out there?
How we now? Super loud, super clear, too loud. Calibration. Playing everything with the power of 3. Less, as much as I get excited here. Realize it's kind of loud. Already redeemed. If you play the game, get to the Adidas drop. Get to the drop. Get to the dropper. Let's get another item out of the coolest box with our rip chips. The rip chip can with a chip that ripped. Yeah. Sometimes you rip one. Hey, alright. Cargo shorts. That's an upgrade, right? Equip. Cool it. Cool.
Hey,
Cooler.
me
Hey.
again. Back for another stop on the Bag of Tricks tour. This time we're exploring everyone's favorite easy on the knees trick, manuals. Head over to Anchor Point to get started.
Hey, Slappy. Tic-tac-toe, checkmate, yo. I'm weak on the checkers, on the checkerboard, stars and squares. Hollywood. Here we go. Wait a minute. V's got something for us. Complete the AR program, head to Gulls and Anchor. Oh, watch out for that hydrant. Can we wall ride this box truck? Ah! Face plant more like it. Not my board. Taxi. B, we're almost there. Oh, we make sure the music is still playing.
I reckon these gulls have the right idea. Spread those wings and keep your balance. Alright, let's lock in our manuals.
I'm staying on my on my drawers. Check your drawers, son. Sometimes you rip. We're ripping in right in here. Which way to the surf, yo? Some waves out here? Thought I just saw an orca. Orca. The orca man. Oh, belly flop contest winner here. Champion. Ooh, head first. Why you wear a helmet, bro? Slide into this mission. Augmented reality program. Manual 101 on 1011. Currently 259. Tools and let's go. What are we waiting for? Oh, hold triangle to begin. Make point. All press.
Right. Manuals take finesse, but they're pretty easy once you get the hang.
You want us to land into a manual, eh?
Alright. Pretty simple stuff. Just lift your front or back wheels off the ground. Simple ain't easy though. You gotta find the sweet spot. You're the Manny master. Now we gotta get that sucker rolling.
Let's get it rolling.
Rolling was good, but you did it with 4 wheels. Session marker time. Sick. You're a natural. Manny's are my go-to nowadays. What with these knees and all. Now that we're moving, let's take a casual roll around this spot. Manny style.
Oh, snap. We upping the ante. Hi, Auntie. Hi out there, Auntie. Put a smile on Auntie's face today, right? Let's go. Oh, the vending machine. Oh, really honest, manual.
If you're in Manny and lose speed, you can always stop and push and then get back to Manny. Or wiggle back and forth, old school tic-tac style.
Yeah.
Or just find a hill.
Might improve some of the physics. I know the hand plants have got modifications. We can tweak to a one-handed hand plant, throw a body out, throw your
Take a
back
look at
out,
you,
son.
a regular Manny marathoner.
Be careful, wear your
Sick.
helmet.
Let's take it on the road
PPE,
to a
personal
new spot.
protective equipment.
This next bit requires some manual maneuvering, some big ramps, and lots of speed. Shouldn't be a problem
Slappy,
for
I
a
was talking,
ripper
bro.
like you.
Some big ramps, lots of speed. Ready? There we go. One. I think we got our calibrations right now. A 3.6, maybe a 9 or 90%. Side chain on. We've listened to the broadcast. We've heard sound over sound here. We're trying to get a bit of a harmony going. Harmony. We're going to get a balance. We've muted, hopefully, no more of the voiceovers. We'll be the voiceover. Listen to the sound of our voice. We're going to go on, read the subtitles. Subtitles pop up. Now you may only hear Adele that's here. Welcome to the channel. Hi, everyone. Welcome back. Listening to a Miami Vice here, 80s retro synthwave mix by White Bat Audio, in case you were wondering. I think we finally got the sound optimized. Apologies for, how long have we been here? Over an hour. You know, we're learning. We're getting better. That's all the wizard ever asks of anyone. Learn and get better. 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 Alright, let's go. Oh, yeah. Oh, them sound effects, for whatever reason. Sec. Good balance here. A 4, a 3, a 7, lucky. Try that. Thought we were done with that one. 2 more tests and we should be complete. Lots of love then. Numero 3. Great. Cat. So, river. This track by White Bat Audio would be called Heart of the Night. How's that for a sound? Optimal performance. Down on the mediocre laptop. Wizard, you have been right the whole time, buddy. There's some sound issues, right? Unless it's just the laptop speakers aren't too good. Now we're trying it here on a smartphone tablet. How do we
This is
sound?
entertaining.
Right? I'm super new to it, but I'm busting some really good moves. Everyone keeps trying to party up, but what's more important than party up would be to complete the tutorial so you know how to play the game, right? I just carried the last party through, they selected a pro mission. And now we're kind of low. How is it we're loud on the laptop, but low? How do we sound to you? Help me do some sound checking, bro. So much ambient sound. Volume is real low. Okay. That's what I need to know. What kind of device were you watching here? What's on? Yeah. So number one, you actually took the number one pole position. Sounds like we're in the upside down. Might tune into the right frequency will pick us up better. Optimizing.
I'm watching on my phone.
How about now? Stanky Man is back. Has come online. They're in a party. They join us, the OG. Okay, well, we're trying to optimize so if you max out your phone, you don't want to be too loud. Any better on the front here, we'll be going louder, loud and clear. The music. Everything right in the middle as it was, right? Hey, are you going to be Marvel Rivals at 7 p.m.? I believe is the ball drop, is the major celebration, 1 year anniversary. It's our anniversary. Ball drop. Replace pin message. You're at the top. Wizard. Yeah, follow the white rabbit. It's in the wizard's hat. How's that? Optimal? Good balance? Harmonious? It sounded super loud, but this laptop is from 1965, so. Great Scots! Marty! We have tampered with the timeline quantum continuum. All out of flux capacitor is... What's in your flux capacitor? Jinkies. River? Are you watching the snow, bro? I mean... Girl! River? I'm sorry. You might have a preference. Yeah. Keep your paws off DJ Smiles there. Let's keep them all cheeked up, alright? No scratches. Just got a scuff there, got caught under the tire, the wheel when I was BMXing, biking. I wish I had a BMX bike here. Riders Republic, we'll have to get back on the Riders Republic. Oh, oh dear. Oh, blink, blink. Here we go. Chee. Oh, sometimes you hold your knees when you jump. Hey, look, we got checkerboards here. It's all games. It's all fun and games. If somebody gets hurt, that's why we got a helmet on. Kaylee's Closet, eh? I drive a Bugatti. Bugatti, Bugatti. Is it a jewelry store? I thought they sold cars here. Whoa, we must be like 7'7". I'm about to hit my head on the ceiling here. This little building. You and me right now. You want to bet? Triceratops? We'll see who wins this fight. Here we go. Alright, a mission. Continuing the tutorial. They want us to go under the locks love L1 courts. Lots of space for manuals with nice ledges and drops in between. Great for pulling moves from your expanding bag of tricks. If you miss one of the marked spots, I'm pretty sure V said you're Marsha. V's good about that stuff. Yeah, we're gonna set a session marker here. V don't have to do it. We'll do it. Stop doing stuff for us, V. We gotta learn. We gotta learn on our own. Oh, whisper. There's a bird? Is there a bird around here? Is that a bird? No. Thought I heard a bird. Manual in the highlighted areas. I thought we're too tall to get under this, but we're fine. Well, see? I like that you can go back and forth to move. Well, that's what they said anyway. False advertisement. Going this way. Right? Yo! Put those stairs in. Oh, we missed the manual here. In this manual, we gotta revert. Ever heard of L1? I'm guessing not. Because you're new here. There we are. Still learning. Get one kick to the rail. Can I get a manual going? No, what? Man, didn't do a manual. Hey, we did it. Dang, those knees be impact. I'm better know. Low impact Manny saved the old ACLs. Trust me, I'm old. 90% of my ACL remains. Speak for yourself, Slappy. Okay, on to Mommy. Me and the Loaves have Lil Cook challenge cooked up at the SB News. San Amsterdam. Let's hit it up close up this part of the tour, yo. Can I wall ride this? Yeah. Well, how do you get off the wall ride, right? You stuck up there, Del. This going, ooh. Tricky. It's tricky to rock around, That's right on time. It's tricky. To the ball drop. Pinned at the top. And we don't stop. We all about that bass. Something about that bass. Tune in Fart Machina is the playlist you want to listen to on our channel. No, you don't. You do want to put your phone under the couch, under Grandmama's couch, and just blame it on Grandpa. Hey, we got a manual going like no tomorrow. Yo, this is unlimited mode manual. Oh, no. Oh, watch it, oh my, oh. It wasn't a taxi, that was a Jaguar. We just got on the prowl, and then the Jaguar disappeared into thin air. Wizard, did you do that to us? At the top. I'll be right there, Slappy. Hold your. What is it? Spectral lighting here is not too bad. It's not doo-doo on the drawers as much as it is a bit of a sun glare. It's behind that tree now, so we're okay. We wipe. That's one of the most important things you can do in life is make sure you wipe. Am I correct? Is it a bidet for the win? Manual manifesto. Semi-pro we go. If we gonna do this, collect all bearings. Manual distance, manual the highlighted spots, flip trick off the final ramp. Start it solo. Wizard, we might have to join you. Unfortunately, it's still quick matches. Alright, here ye. SC News Plaza, perfect for some Manny heavy lines. If you can land it all in one sequence, we're talking a new SV lock NBD. Good luck, Holmes. Thank you, my dear Watson. Tricks helper. Tricks. Yeah, we know how to do a manual, bro. Flip trick off the final ramp. Collect all bearings. The semi-pro here, you know, we got this. There's a flip trick. Flip it one more time. Give it a flip. Nope. Reset. Session marker. So set. 360 hard flips up and no flip. No flips required. Missed that. Yeah. We missed the bearings back here. Let's get our bearings once again here. Manual to gotta move. So your move. I'm out. No, K-man, no comply. 100% full compliance here. Oh, manual. You got it. The manual, the distance. We're going the distance. Hop up there. Yep. Okay. Got another manual distance, so let's get speed going. Watch out for that can, man. Can, get off me, man. Come on. Manual this. Yes. There's another bearing. How many we got more? Select all bearings. 2 more. We might need to adjust this camera follow again. We trying to get this way. Did we miss a checkpoint? Oh no. Oh good. We don't want to bail now. We almost got this. I know. Patience. There we go. Kicks. We don't have to go full speed here. Gotta see where we're going. And gravity. No. Push against it. There we go. I'm in charge here. We're going this way. Yeah, I think it's until we end it, we cannot mess with the set. There's no way to get our camera to follow quick. And manual distance, manual highlight spots. We missed one. Flip trick off the final ramp. We did it. Oh. Courtesy of the Wizard. Our sound test team says we're optimized now. Unless you're on a 1965 laptop, as we are. It was kind of brutal. I was like, I don't know if I'm adjusting the sound just right. You know what? Claim it, and end it so we can get a better auto follow. You hear? Sick, did you get that NBD? I just got a call. Quick, click, clip, black, whoa, stoked. That's short for black, back later. The L's are getting to me. Tongue twister. Here, 85, 80. Back. Hit it with the boom. We still stuck on this mode, yo. But we could be all... Yeah. If you could get points and score technicalities in the X Games for just a stall right there, we could be all day. Give me the multiplier points, please. Point this way. Point that way. He was looking at you with the Magnum stash here. We got the Magnum PI stash. We gotta go back up to the top. Complete all goals in the line challenge. I want to repeat the one we just started, right? Is it the same one? Okay. They want all goals completed. Have a really good time. After we get the camera to auto follow again, we thought we'd get really tricky and do like a whole cinematic. Grand Theft Auto, we can totally run the streets with the cinematic camera. It's super cool. It looks better that way, but you know, I guess we're not making an actual skate video, so we're trying to get through missions. That's the goal here. Now, how was it? Accessibility? Auto follows and stuff? No vibration. We don't feel the vibration. To the advanced camera stuff. That's what we were doing. Did we get lucky with the auto follow? Yeah, that's what we did. Let's go 7 up there. We can keep the distance as is. It looks good this way, don't it? Let's try that one. See if we have any more luck. It's because the camera kept getting stuck there as we turn it. That's it. News Plaza. San Amsterdam. Manny Heavy Lines. Next. You can land it all in one sequence. We're talking a new, whatever, new in the box. NBD. What's that? Whatever NBD stands for. We land it. Do a manual. They want a manual. Flip trick off the final ramp. Manual to highlight spots. Okay, auto follow is doing way more better. Wait a minute. No, it's not. Oh, yeah. I'm not. Oh, got the manual here. Yeah, that's better than before. With a little bit of a twist. A little bit of finesse. Oh, fine. I recommend just playing it at default settings. We're not pro yet. We're getting there. It's a work in progress. Bear with us. You want to gameplay, you want to go advanced. And if you hold square, it should revert to the default. Switch side controls, enable switching using, yeah, we want that. At least that one. And then if there's an invert, we're inverted. Up is down, down is up. Otherwise, that's how PlayStation was when it first came out, right? More and more games had that siphon filter. Even N64, right? The 007 games. Flight simulating games, of course. Down is up. You ever fly a plane? Yeah, try to press up to go up. You'll nosedive, so good day. Stalls, fizzy lifting drinks. Good day, sup. Invert, that's the one. Invert, vertical camera, we must. Hopefully that's as we were, as we had it. So, yep. Okay. Good enough. Let's do this challenge once and for all. And it might be throwing in the towel. Wizard, are you still there? Want to run some quick match? I raged yesterday. I left a Marvel Zombies, right? I'm going Nightmare 4 with Magic. And I did at least 3 attempts, maybe more, maybe 4. But I just was like, I'm done. And I went back to lobby, I went to leave the match. Next thing I know, all these banners, all these prizes I've been saving for months suddenly start to reward themselves to me. Auto redemption mode, auto redeem mode, and I was like not having it. So I let them know how I felt. Manual. Oh, that was close. Almost didn't get that manual in there. Yeah, the auto file is working with us more better, way more better. We can see what we're doing here. I want to land into a manual. How about that? So, well, what is that? That was a bird. I thought it was a roll, goblin, gargoyle. Trick off manual on the stairs. We might have not got to do that. Trick, flip, trick, manual distance. Oh, you didn't even compare our manual distance, period. 50 meters manual distance. You got it. Here we go. Then down the ramp manual. Whoa. Sketchy. It must have been a... Who put that chewing gum down? Oh, it's okay. A great... Again. Tomfoolery here. Alright, there is a little bit of clipping issue on some areas of the map. Okay, we got all our manual distance in the right spot. Now if we can flip trick off the final ramp, we got this. Whoop. Flip trick. Shut it down! Yeah, that's right. We're going this way next. We're going to the north. Sick, did you get the enemy? I just got a quick click and I watch it back, replay it back, and yeah. Stoked. Alright, we've got your grinding and manualing. That's cool. But I've got a few more things to show you to help fill up your bag of tricks. Slappy, hit me up when you're ready for another knowledge drop. Knowledge is power. Might even show you around the Lokes hangout. Catch you whenever. The locals. Lokes is short for local. Man, they're giving us all kinds of railage. We got some kicking going on here on the dinosaur Godzilla. What? More rip chips and stuff? Oh my. The view and the mission. What is this? It's a sticker I want to equip. Rah. New quick drop stuff. Here's a bit of 80 flavor going on with the Sandband. Reminds me of Canada. It's all trees, yo. That maple over the river. Salmon upstream, up the river. You still have the voice, the chat to voice feature. And let me know what you think about that. I don't hear that. No, I don't really hear it. I might have disabled it. We might have it disabled now. At this point, if the chat to speech is on, it's just not very loud now. Turned it up. Turned down for what? View and mission. Head to the house of the rolling reverence. Birds, love birds. Oh, the rewards. Those are gotta be a sticker, right? They don't have spray. You can't not go around here and graffiti tag no nothing.
No. Yes. Rivals.
I think I'll turn it off. That's a good volume for it. But meanwhile, I know we could get in here and have fun with just the... That might be distracting. We're trying to improve our game, not get distracted, so... It's not here in the settings. PlayStation 5 dashboard and Bobblehead mode. Turn the chat to speech off. There we go. Okay. For missions, what is our time? What is our task for today? This refreshes in 20 hours. Oh, 750 point sequence with a wall ride. Ride. Let's ride. Shall ride or die. Oh, taxi. Why don't we have this travel point quick trap? All right, take me away, bro. All right, I'm ready. This way. Away we go. Yeah, you're going the right way. Keep going this way. You know what? You don't see other players as much when you turn traffic and pedestrians on. I don't even see many pedestrians. Dropping the elbow here. This is our street. Welcome to our street. Like, I want to get back on the back of this horse for some reason. I want to bust out a new hand plant design here. Yes! 1 foot hand plant upside down. We go Casper Hotel, you know. Try this again. Is there any more that we can tweak into our hand plant bag of tricks here? It's that one. Wood foot plant. For the hand plant. That's the basic. That's all we had last season. The very first season. Hey. Founding founder. You got it. That's us. There's our ID card. You need to check it. We just maxed out our reputation in Hedgemont. We're now in Gullcrest Village. We're tourists all the way. Goofy and its U.S. airmail back in the early 1900s when stamps were 8 cents a pop. Cuba Gooding Jr., right? Radio. Excellent actor. Love me some Cuba Gooding Jr. This skate park, it's ever changing and evolving. I don't know how I feel about all this Minecraft here. Is it Roblox? There's a ton of blocks. Kind of like sealed the door, the entrance shut. I don't even know what they expect you to do to get in there. Wall run, climb, crap. Yep, almost. Yep. Let's push pull-ups. Let's get into this. Tomb Raider. Are we Lara Croft now? Like one of the first games to include a ledge hang and a shimmy left, shimmy right. This isn't a bad layout. This is a good place for a quick drop. Let's refresh our memory. How do we quick? No, that's not it. How do we quick drop? This one? And how big? We got ramps. We got some new rails. I'm not sure about that pole jam. That's the one good way to get hurt. So let's try it out. Place that there. Actually, it wouldn't be too half bad, right? Coming off a wedge, a ledge, or a hedge. Wedges, ledges, and hedges, oh my. No place like home. No place like home. No place like kick that. There's got to be more than... They didn't just add one hand plant trick. Come on. Are we doing something wrong here? Let's get a grab. Let's get some air. Major air. Flip into... Oh, no. Whoa. Nice stall. Flip to a stall. Yeah. Oh, we almost did a McTwist there. Bucky Lasik special. Yeah. And it bugged out. You know what? That's a plausible trick, but... Come on, there's got to be another option. No, that rail is not going to work for us. So practice makes perfect. Let's remove that rail. There's a quick method to doing it. You've got to go rail. I mean it. So how do we do this again? Quick drop. There's a way. There's another way. That's the one. That's the object browser. Here's a quick wheel. On the rotary wheel. Here, object browser. Can we... No, not do that. Delete all, hold triangle, and it will remove everything. We only put one item there. Someone else found the way in here. It's convoluted. You may have to break in. You may have to do some climbing. You may have to rip your shirt. Get your elbows a little greasy. Oh. Am I the only one? intelligent in here to wear enough. Oh, nice. A helmet. Suffer enough head trauma, you might start to figure out a helmet is not a bad idea. Dude, I want to do that wall ride, or a 750 point tricks off wall rides, and then we're out of here. 750 point sequence with a wall ride. Can we do some wall rides? This has a good over. There's a wall ride. Oh, that's not a wall ride. That's a wall slam. Face plant. Here we go. Another wall ride. I'm with you. Get up on the box here on the ledge. Off the transition might be a good time to wall ride. That was a good one. That was a 777. Bingo, jackpot. And let's get a wall ride going here. That is, we're getting our wall rides down. We figured it out. You just gotta make sure you ollie off the wall too. Ooh. Our slam, we smashed the wall there. Good. Are we getting? Seriously? Come. How hard can it be? Oh, smudged my new Vans, not my Pumas. All right. And plan suggestion on rooftop skate parks. On rooftop skate parks. Why do they always have to up the ante? Hey, Auntie. Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan. Michael. Oh no. Kick it. Come on, kick it. You got this. You got this, Delvis. Why are we just wrecking every time? We're just getting wrecked. Here we go. Off of this one seems to work good for us. Because we're probably doing a flip trick just as we get the transition onto the wall, and that's not going to work for us. Too close. Come on, get up. Tony Hawk, we're tapping triangle. I think it worked. I think you get up quicker, you get back on your board. You just pulled a Rocket Man, or Elton would be proud of us. We gotta get, okay. Turn that to a 750. The line, we just did a sequence of 750, just finished it. Right? Check the tasks. 750 point sequence with a wall ride. We've been doing that. What's the problem? What's the problem? So check it on the Skatepedia. I know it says wall ride somewhere, right? The basics. Riding. How you get a wall ride. Dismount, advance, body spin, reverts, manuals, nose manuals, speed check. While skating fast, quickly pull down and release left, stick to slow briefly. Angle determined. Front side or back side. Back grip, Wally. Perform an ollie just before hitting a low obstacle to ride up and over. That's smooth. Approach at a front side angle and do a ollie or flip trick into the wall to ride along it. Doesn't say there's any kind of dismount. You just naturally do it. Approach at a back side angle and do a ollie or flip trick into the wall to ride over. So you can do it front side or back side. Your heels against the wall or your toes against the wall. Front side one, because we're goofy stance, facing left. Let's do heels against the wall. But why on the sequence are we having trouble? We're going to do, oh, we found our way back over here. Not good walls in here at all, but where's that park at? Straight ahead. Let's go. We'll get back in that park. We will. There's gonna be some good wall options around here too. And a plant, no doubt. Is this your bush? Don't hassle the hawk. This is a Knight Rider White Bats audio playlist here. This one called, go down, Synthwave Retro Wave Playlist. Lift. Let's get lifted. Wheeler Avenue, we're lifting. I don't think we can climb up on top of this bank, but on rooftops they suggested a good place to hand play. I don't know about that. Watch where you're going, UPS. This is the busiest time of the year for them. The only figure there is the way that, since they blocked off every entry, there's got to be another way in. Up and over the top, through this window, through the wall. What are these stairs? Who did this? Electronic Arts, you're getting insane with your park design here. This is rather unrealistic there. It's wizard mode. It's Fall Guys. This is totally Fall Guys. What's the whole point there? I don't know if you can actually skate that as much as, yeah, maybe parkour it. There's probably a challenge for it, no doubt. Oh no! There is really no way in here. You have to climb the method we got in. Is this door open? For real? So a select few of us actually found our way in. There you got advanced climbing techniques here. I only saw this one way I discovered. Okay, so you got to get over and under. Over the top. We can jump in and then boom. I'm gonna just... No! Hold up to... It's right in front of us. We got this. Safe. Oh, that's how you do a torpedo anyway. Oh, almost halfway back in. We're setting a session marker here. This is where we're going to do our master our wall rides, okay? Here we go. Ja! And then hold up. Get down the way in here. Do a proper drop in. Look rather pro when we do it too. We're gonna get wall rides on either side. Here we go. Lean in. No flip trick onto the wall. That's not gonna work. We're gonna simply ollie onto it. Get it. We're not doing a simple ollie as much as we're doing flip tricks, and of course the board and the collision, it's physics. It's Newton's law. Not the game, it's us. Do a regular, yeah. Now let's combine that sequence to exceed 750 and we should have it, right? Does that count? Elton would be proud. That looked like a Rocket Man anyway. We getting credit for this mission task at hand. Yeah, 750 points. sequence with a wall ride. No, did we finish with the wall ride? Is that what they want us to do? Because we've done the wall ride to initiate the sequence, but we haven't gotten points before the wall ride, right? Maybe that's what they want to do. Either way, we're now discovered we're getting better at the wall ride. Seriously though? Doing it just like they said to do it. We're doing it at too sharp an angle. Sketchy nothing. Here we go. Wall ride. Alright, now they're picking on us. We landed that. Clearly landed there. It was not enough impact to make us fall. Toe side wall ride. Stop flip tricking. Down, down and up. Let's try. I like what the OG suggested. If we try this X ollie button, will the X ollies do us better, huh? Body X trick toggles assists. Minimum pop height amount. Just minimum pop height does not apply to streamlines gestures. Allowed fall height. Friendly wipeout. Fall over when running. We're gonna have to optimize, figure out vert pump assist. Apply to pumping while riding through transition. Let's turn all our assist on. It could be more like Tony Hawk. Less difficult. Streamlined. Flick it tricks at max height, but remove easy access to any type. And any upward or side will perform basic at max height. Okay. You know, we're just trying all these out and prevent low air spins. Required grab while flipping. Let go of a grab trick before and onboard. Little wipe out. No. Auto curb pop. Auto curb pop. Fine. Auto mantle and a okay. Trick toggles. Firecrackers. Wallies. Ollie when close to hitting obstacles. Wally require ollie. When on, Wallies require quick ollie. 1 foot ollies. In the air. No complies. Ollie immediately after pushing with your front foot. That's how you do it. Okay, no comply. Quick ollies on. Rewind spins. Roll ins. Riding towards it from above. X for ollie, huh? It's gonna feel different. So used to X being the push. I only get a back push. Can't invert. There's no front foot push or a nollie. No comply. And how do we know comply? we'll have more luck here as a T-bone steak. I think because we might grip the wall better. Every time we're close to getting this wall right, just catch the edge, just the coping enough to slam it. There's a wall ride. Actually, what are you talking about? Nailed it. I turned all the assists on, hopefully to get this task complete. How are we looking? Oh, we have not done a single one. 750 points with a wall ride. It must be bugged. All right, we've done a few of those. You can't tell me we haven't done that. Come on. The park is blue, and we're about to wave here, all you folks. Welcome to the channel, and it's soon to be goodbye. You might catch us on Marvel Rivals here soon with the Wizards. Wizards willing to play, because we're preparing for a 7 p.m. 1-year anniversary bash. Yeah, the ball drop. Oh, no, they didn't. That was like a big sequence, right? If that's not 750 points, I don't know then. With a wall ride. Is it a wally? No, we're doing a wall ride. That's a solid wall ride. Is this like Bermuda Triangle? Nothing counts in here for us? How many times have we got a sequence for wall ride? 750. Easy, yeah? Look at the bottom left. We have in this line, in this sequence, 750 so far. I mean, well, 817. There we go. How do we stop the sequence? Get off the board. Does that count? I might have to check this out. I don't know what's going on. Why don't we get credit for this? Video games like Skate, a continuous flow of multiple tricks linked together without stopping. Typically, by transitioning through grinds or manuals, we're landing in a manual or hitting a grind restarts the trick timer. This wouldn't be the first time they have a trick or a task or a mission that's cannot be completed because I believe it's bugged. Like they won't recognize it. At least in this park anyway. Let's try somewhere else. Perhaps it's the park. Give me a minute. I'll be right back. 2025 mocap. I think ultimately we're going to fine tune the settings. There are some better setting options. I've been going in between having the assist or having it defaulted. I once again want to go default because I believe, okay, so 750 points is going to be solely with the wall ride. Not a combo, not a string of tricks, but with the wall ride, right? Let's do that. Typical. curves, etc. The geometrical of it. Maybe this wall's good for it, right? Try to get 750 points. Strictly, on a wall ride. We did not invert the camera. That needs to happen. I'm always about the camera inverted. Everything went default. Okay. Fair enough. Okay, let's get this wall ride proper. Where's the best place to wall ride? That might not be the best place either. That Batman? Black? Barry Allen? Is this Central City suddenly? What's going on here? Ooh. You belong to Marvel Rivals. Well, that gap that we cleared is pretty awesome. Alright, are we convinced that this is the place to have the wall ride? Is this why this is like it is, so we can do that kind of wall ride? Stairs here, check it. It's a long, flat, straight wall. Several wall ride options. Yeah, we're gonna have to go through this controls a little bit. We messed everything up. No? To be continued. We have been at it for a couple hours now, at least. Yeah. I want to go check out Marvel Rivals, get warmed up there before the big ball drop, you know? Actually, I know these animals want to get dinner. 2 dogs, 2 cats, 1 dog. I know you would love to have a second dog here. It's so long, but it's okay. You think you're a cat anyway. You're right. My heart feeling. $750 strictly on the wall, on the wall ride. Come on, it's doable. Just gotta cover more distance on the wall ride. Only 123 that time. A 50 grind on what? This box. Is anyone? I know what to do. I know what to do. Clear that whole thing. We might have a chance. Okay. That means often some of these more challenging tasks or missions, you benefit from putting a kicker ramp down. So let's do that. Good kicker launcher right there. That's the one. All right, so with enough speed, come on, dig it. We're gonna trick off the wall ride. That's gonna get us the line that I think they want us to have. Almost tricking off the wall ride. Oh my goodness. Pick yourself up, Delvis. Man, let's go. Let's go. Hustle, hustle. It is bugging out there on the transition off that lip. This personal preference, what you're gonna fine tune your controls to have more assist, or you want it more simulated, more realistic. I just want to do this wall ride task here that we're having trouble with. We haven't got a single one. 750 points sequence with a wall ride, like off the wall ride. Let's say off the wall ride, because we've done comboed in wall rides and be like 1700, and we're not getting credit. So I don't know if it's bugged or we got to do something insane off this wall. And the accession marker, you want to invert it? We're backwards. We're very inverted. The session marker, where are you at? That's that. Controls, how about the session marker right here? Session, where you at? Session, chicken. I think it. Hold on, release. Classic. Let's just stick with classic then. I don't know what's throwing us off here. Default stance, flicky sensitivity. Jump. I like to keep fakie going. They got a lot of these turned off, so it's throwing me off. We went through the settings before. Enable sort of. Yep. Slappies and firecrackers on my, all that good stuff. Camera distance. Yeah. Advanced. General. I want to see funny names, right? No doubt. There it is. That is inverted on. Tap to set a marker. Hold to turn. No, off. Maybe that's where we messed up. I'm so used to tapping it. Now we won't know. Hold to set the session marker. Here is. Yeah, that's not working right. This is like a custom part. What? Now we're up is up, down is down. Camera's messing with me. Stop defaulting the camera. It needs to be inverted. Up is down. Thank you. Down is up. It's the only way my brain processes this. It really does. Alright, can we... Yeah. Okay, allows fakie. That's a must. What kind of skateboarding or BMX are we doing without a fakie? Keep on trucking. We got this. Trucks above the coping and wall ride maximum height. Not really. Okay. We need speed. Quick speed, perhaps. There's, well, who's the judge? You gave us 80 points for that. I'm gonna fire that judge. They don't know anything about skateboarding. surfing on the street. What? Get a speed boost on the wall ride. They'd have all kinds of data on us with the smoke cap. They're like, yeah, we don't need any more stuntmen for Hollywood. This dude has got every stunt we need in the book. It looks brutal. Every time they fall, they're just wrecked. We're getting wrecked, super wrecked. Controls are getting more and more wrecked the more we mess with the controls. We're gonna have to fine tune this before we continue on. This is madness. Ah, the controls are very difficult. This has got to be the most challenging skateboarding game out there. There's all kinds of flip tricks going on, but it's not registering. It might not be you or me, it's the game, right? Is it super difficult to make things happen without having all the assist on? Electronic Arts, what did you do? You've reverted back to skate or die. Literally, like, this is how Nintendo played back in the day, right? This is 8-bit with more graphics. Feels like a hand. That's all the air we got from that speed. What is going on? Physics. Oh, you stopped us there. This park is busted. I wonder, do they change this park daily? Who designed this park? Super busted. I would rather go back to the street. I don't know how difficult is it going to be to do. Look, you can't even ollie. Come on. How much input do you want on that wheel? We're doing everything and nothing's happening. I feel like, Mom, the game is broken. It's picking on me. That was only worth 183. That was super technical, and the judge just left the building. They gave up. Look, that was worth. That did it, right? Come on, that's the one. Give us credit for that. Not a single credit won on that. Can I refresh that mission? 750 point sequence with a wall ride is not. It's just not working. Doesn't register. We must have done a dozen sequences. We've landed and tricked out over 1,000 easy, and they're not giving us the credit. Give me the trick at least. It's difficult. Have you had trouble flip tricking? The flip tricks don't register. You can do all that you want and nothing's happening, yeah? That transition off that lip doesn't work either. A lot of this isn't registering. Go ahead. See, no wall ride. You can go in at heel side or, this is backside, yes. Super sketchy. Only 44 points for that. And that was an impossible. That's a new trick they've added for season 2. With more hand plants and such, it's pretty okay. Never mind. I'm gonna fix this once and for all. End the broadcast with proper settings. Let's fix our settings. Not much has changed, at least in terms of how the game controls. However, there are some in-game settings that might be worth changing for a better experience. Yes. These settings are not meant to improve performance, they are simply meant to streamline a few things or ensure that your gameplay isn't disrupted by a setting you may find frustrating. If you're on PC, yes, no questions. Turn off motion blur with that. Let's go through the settings one last time. Get it optimal for us. I thought we've already done this. Apologies here. So we have to get real. Everything defaulted. Just default it all out. Is that everything is defaulted now? I want everything defaulted. So we can go from top to bottom. Graphics. I'll default is graphics. Okay. Audio. Ooh. I'm scared to default the audio. I think we got the audio the way we want. Most def. The audio is the way it needs to be because this game was super loud before. Party menu narration is disabled. Language is the voice. Text. Subtitles on. Disabled all the speech, text, text to speech, main volume, control vibration. You don't want that on. Is the field of view not what it was? Alright. So we will go accessibility also default. Audio is unfortunately the main volume did return to full. Get ready for that. Enabled. 30 is where it's at, right about there for that. Music, none. Voiceover, none. We'll read the subtitles. The comments. Sorry, V. 50 on that. Unmuted. Turn your mic on and off. In a party with voice chat. They added voice chat. That's new. Article full of ads. So first, yes, you do not want motion blur on. Compass on the HUD. We'll keep all this HUD stuff visible for now. Release to send. This is all default, right? In general. We just fixed. Okay, we started with audio. That's right where we want it. Name tags. Let's have that. Name tags in the world to see other players' names. Maybe not. Maybe it shows up with name tags. Enable, disable the scoring trick ticker. That's kind of important. Directional buttons on the HUD are visible. Helper in the HUD. I don't see yet. It's based off. Okay. Oh, your breath still smells like chicken sausage, buddy. You like that chicken sausage. Compass on the HUD. We kind of know what direction. We'll learn the city, but this might all make the game run faster, smoother. Flick it, visualizer. Gestures in the HUD while on the board. Draw, flick it motions, and any matching flip trick. It might be useful as practice. Radial menu controller style. Press to send. Release to send. Naturally. Just like Marvel Rivals, this release on the radial menu. Okay. Invert. Tap to set a marker. Hold to return. How about hold to set a marker? Tap to return. This allows you by pressing the return button again. Hold to return. Press the return button. Probably won't happen by accident since now we hold to place the session marker. That's easier to process, I think. My mind can remember that. I think that's the way it should have been by default, really. We don't have an undo, so let's just zero that out. You can't? Okay. So if we toggle it on. Don't need the release notes. Don't need pedestrians or traffic. It's fun to look at and to dodge, but meanwhile it does tend to bog down the game's processing, and the graphics are rather well. I mean, I like the graphics. Enabled, only take... so we'll have to restart the game when we choose that crossplay off. Then again, we want anyone to be able to join us. Receive your yeah, that's fine. Everyone, how about friends and party to spectate us? Yeah, if anyone tries to... teleporting, that's fine. Spectate, find us in the broadcast. Quick gesture should be on without having to select it manually. Character gesture sound that can be heard during some character gestures. Sure. General is done. The big one, we'll come back to that. UI brightness of the user interface. Ooh, okay. No. That's good. I mean, we'll brighten up a little bit. How's the bright there? Depth of field controls blur quality for just higher settings, increase GPU load significantly. So turn it off. We don't want draw distance. We want draw distance. We want clarity. We don't want things blurred, right? Motion blur quality, increase GPU load. That to me streamlines the graphics immensely. That's incredible. Party menu narration narrates the path to join a party. Let's disable that. Curious what? I got a ton of languages here. That's cool. Menus, UI, subtitles, language in the voice, the spoken language. They got 3 different options for spoken language and the rest. The narrative only, toggle subtitles on or off for dialogue and narration. We want dialogue. We want to follow along to the story. Anything that's linear path. Okay, text to speech is disabled. Speech to text is disabled. The audio main volume overall 30 because at 100 it's super loud. Control vibration, that will drain the battery much quicker. Okay, so field of view was at 65. We'll keep that, but a camera shake is unnecessary. A field of view off board and the camera shake unnecessary. We've got 4 out of 5 configured. The gameplay, this is the one that's most important. Can we find our own personal setting? Turn off motion blur. We've discovered that motion blur pretty much universally is dookie, right? It's doo-doo. It's doo-doo, baby. It's just an added visual filter that purposefully degrades the image for the sake of, I honestly don't know, right? Is it realism? A lot of rapid motion with blurry peripheral vision. That's that. But in a video game, it presents a disadvantage. Why anyone would prefer it toggled on? It's by default. Often it is on. That's one of the first settings I toggle off. Motion blur in any like Call of Duty, Battlefield, etc. Fortnite may have it. Turn it off. Yeah, switch that off. Settings, graphics, toggling off. The motion blur quality is set right there. Sorry, V. Yep, the AI both that. It tracks you when playing and attempts to give you some sense of direction has been a pretty controversial aspect since players will start getting early looks at the gameplay. But you kind of agree, right? Kind of like, yeah. Constant quips and attempts at humor off in the audio settings. We'll read that. Don't push Mongo. In case anybody reading wasn't too entrenched. Using your front foot to push when on your board is not a good thing. Not only is it frowned, it actually puts you in a disadvantage when attempting to do tricks and such. Really? Pushing off the front foot. That's just how I do it. I wanted that realism for me. Push Mongo, yeah. Depending on the controls you choose, you can avoid it pretty easily. If you wish to use the classic A trigger a push with your front foot, yeah, you'll have to go to either experience or use the streamlined controls to automatically push when holding up on your left stick. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't drive in Fortnite with pressing up on the left stick, so I like to gas it. I want to brake in acceleration button. What do you think about that, huh? How do you feel about those? You can also independently toggle on the ability push with the left stick. Will only trigger a medium push, dying your speed. I recommend playing around with the controls to find one that works for you. It looks neat. I think I like the animation that you can do. Keep the camera still. Some people like a camera effect shake in a video. Others don't. Again, this is online only, so you're more concerned with keeping your visuals steady to have a better grasp on where the momentum is taking you. I've disabled camera shake. Yeah, we don't want camera shake. Where do you find that at, camera? Maintain camera distance, camera framing, horizontal sensitivity. Keep those. Naturally, I would think they optimize these controls. The invert is a must. And in advanced, there's one that's a must. Switch side controls. I just like doing that. Allows the camera to dynamically switch sides based on the skater's stance. Like, so if we don't do that, let's say we don't do that, is it going to change camera for us? Is it going to be fun? Camera reset controls. Follow reset on R. That's useful. That's great in Grand Theft Auto. Enabling a camera state to the sense of speed when riding at max push vehicles faster. Camera shake. Off-board camera shake 0. Good. By default, those are off. Enabled. Allowed. Adjust the maximum allowed movement on the horizontal axis. Don't quite follow. Camera follow at low speed. Yeah. At all speeds. What's default? The wider the depth, the less the camera will follow. Wider, narrow, disable. Just when moving toward the camera, the wider, the less when moving toward the back side. By default, hopefully they have it optimized, right? One for when you're on the board, so when we're off of it, both to 0, like, yeah, need this visual effect. Okay. I'm looking at advertisement for a new Jordan shoe. Session 8 sim. We're feeling skate. We've kind of invested and went all in, so it's mixed review here as far as the settings are concerned. So let's see here on Reddit. There's a good thread about this. Let's make it feel like the old skate. New EA skate said the game feel better. You don't say. Okay. The controls you want to be using as experience have more of the older skate games button layout. Use front and back foot to push control set to on. This makes it so that you push with X. I like that. Front and back set on. Yeah, turn off, hold fakie stance. This makes it so that when riding switch and doing your trick, it's more similar with the old when grind assist to 100. Game feel when it comes to grinding, you will have to turn this up to around 100. Turn minimum pop height to 100 for more of the older skate game feel when you pop out of your grinds quickly. Otherwise, without the setting turned up, I noticed how you hold down the stick for a bit, then pop out. Also helps your flat ground tricks. Allowed fall height to 2. The setting will allow you to land tricks from a greater height without falling. Friendly wipeout press all of this makes it a bit harder to bail from running into things, yeah? Turn on flip trick, catch assist so you don't accidentally overflip your board by holding the direction. But for a bit too long and fail, turn camera framing to high or low, depending on how high you like your camera. Your field of view is sensitivity, whatever you want, because, you know, more personal than mine up, because the basic one felt a little slow. This setting is more edit, and yep, these are all the settings that change that you want to figure out that are settings you can control presets, choose classic, scroll down to use controls and turn this on. This makes it so that while you are in goofy or regular stance, you can push on either side with X. Square and X while all forward and off so that you can run with X. I don't want to run with X. I like jumping with X. Hold space stance. Pretty good. Escape competitive style. Just want to set up switch or safety switch without having to hold down the right stick. Pop height and flip trick speed. Set on because it's good to see if you're flicking wrong, and it helps beginners. That's what we're gonna do. Yep. Basically, the controls we determined ourselves were best for us. Leave these default. Camera pitch relative to slope. Reactivate follow when aligned. Camera move stops auto follow. Stops off forward camera follow when you adjust the camera. Follow strength. These were all default. There's a setting when we go into quick build. Classic was default. Hold fakie stance. Hold fakie stance. Hold fakie push. Pushing while in fakie stance keeps the skater in fakie stance. I love being in fakie, so yes. Flick it sensitivity, they suggest go up. And the flip trick, flip speed should be good. Forward to push, no thanks. To max speed, stop pushing at max speed. I like to see, that's part of the animation that makes it look like you are actually skating. So we're here to surf, so you gotta stay in motion. You're gonna be paddling with your arms, and then you stand and you lean and you turn a lot, right? Balance, forward to pump. Crouch and get a speed bonus when released while riding over curved surfaces. There's buttons for pump, I thought. Push, back. I mean, yeah, that might be useful. Back to brake. But not forward to max push, not forward to push. Maybe to pump, sure. And back to brake could be good. Use front back foot push on. Push with the front foot. Square with the back foot. That's good. Use to ollie. No, that would get off the alley when you're on your board. No, that would take away our push. We want the push. We don't want these switch with the front foot they recommend. Push with the back foot is less manga, right? I have no problem pushing with the front foot. That's what I do in real life. And if we don't want to sprint, I like X for jump. I square jump. In some games, right, is Grand Theft Auto square to jump. Because we haven't played it in so long, I'm so used to X. Marvel Rivals is X. Jump on button release is released instead of when it's first pressed. No, that won't help us. The assist, this is important. We did the cameras already, right? Vert, pump, assist. Amount of assist applied to pumping while riding through transition. Manually pumping can give even stronger pumps if this is turned down or off entirely. Maybe it's the Yeah, we'll get used to pumping ourselves. So 85 was the default. Of assistance applied. Mind you, we're gonna have to hold left stick up for pump. Let's try it down. Remember, it was about maximum pump strength. Limit the maximum speed gain from pumping. We want full speed. Grind assist amount. Amount of assistance applied to help land into grinds. Let's Tony Hawk that one. Is at 50 half. Minimum pop height amount. Streamline gesture. No, we want our pop height. We want to ollie very high every time. We're maximizing out. Fall height, yes. We want to be able to land from a greater height with less wipeouts, friendlier wipeout threshold when running into stuff, so we don't have to get back on our board. Flip tricks catch assist, so when we're doing continual tricks continuously. Now streamline flip it tricks, I'm going to leave that off. Flicking in any upward or sideways direction will perform basic flip tricks at max height, but remove easy access to nollie type. Now I want technical flips on. Enable semi-auto pumping. One pump grants full power, removing the need for precise timing. That's fine. Tony Hawk that one. Prevent low air spins when getting very low amounts of air while turning and riding over bumps at high speeds. Next down spins. Yeah, we can power spin it. We know how to do that. Require grab while flipping. Letting go of a grab trick. Or it's completely. We don't want to increase our chance of wiping out, so let's leave that off. Auto curb pop, auto hop over curbs while not in trick setup. Can be combined with auto curb hop and setup. Auto curb pop. Auto hop over curbs while in a trick setup. So that allows us not to get hit in an obstacle and slow us down. In certain scenarios, automatically do an in-air mount from the ground. We can auto caveman, sprint to climb into a low ledge will automatically attempt to climb up or over it, versus trying to press X to jump on it. Sure, that's good. With on auto mantle while grounded, as you move into them, sure. It's like Fortnite for the most part. I mean, is it square in Fortnite too? I'm trying to think what mantle is. Auto mantle while in air. Grab and climb when jumping to a ledge. Yes, we don't fall from the skyscraper. Auto wall run while sprinting. It looks cool. Assassin's Creed style. Yes. We're almost done here. One more tab full of settings. In place after performing a flip trick gesture to allow the board to keep spinning. Yes. Late flip. And it's a wrap. We're going to get off here. Feed the animals and then get back on. It's going to be Marvel Rivals next. What is Slappies? Late flips. Perform flip tricks while already in the air. Yes. Slappies. Perform a slappy when riding into curves at an angle. I'm assuming that's, quick kicking the nose or the tail against it to traction off of it. Firecrackers. Performing a manual while riding down stairs. We'll do a firecracker down them instead. It would look more realistic. It's like pop, 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 pop down every rung of the ladder, you know? It's basically Homer falling into the Grand Canyon. That's what a firecracker is. Like, it's dope, 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 dope. Instead of one continuous, like, it's a smooth roll. It doesn't make sense. It defies the law of gravity and physics, as we know at Newton. Ollie when close to hitting an obstacle. Yes, naturally. Wallies require ollie. Wallies require an ollie when enabled. When disabled, any flip trick can trigger a wally. Yes. Okay, eliminate our having to hold down on the right stick to get more air. When on wallies, wallies require a quick ollie when enabled. A quick ollie. No. 1 foot ollies. Perform 1 foot ollies by holding while in the air. Get more technical. A no comply ollie immediately after pushing with your front foot to perform. That makes sense. Now we can just click up on the right flip tricks board. Adjust. Ollie immediately after pushing with your front foot. We don't push enough with our front foot, do we? Yeah, we do all the time. So hold X and then immediately after pushing with the front foot. We should be able to do that. Grind, lean, X. Now the front foot, if we switch, that's front foot. Grind, lean, exit. Exit all the way left or right. When disabled, exit grinds using circle. Exit grinds without popping by pushing all the way left or right. Let's keep it that way. Quick ollie. Downward and quickly let it go to execute a quick ollie. Great for hopping up curbs. Sideways ollie control. Flick in an upward diagonal direction while ollieing to launch a bit sideways in that direction. That's good too. Rewind spins is good. Scoop down and hold left to right while popping to spin faster. We want that on. Rewind control style. Hold and spin direction. Either hold left or right when popping to spin faster. A flick in the opposite direction after performing a pre-wind gesture to spin faster in the opposite direction. Holding seems more natural for us. We not want or flick either in any directional game. I think hold, just like if it was a mouse. You want a mouse. Roll-ins automatically drop into and ride down a transition when riding towards it from above. Yeah, it looks more natural. Otherwise, you're just going to air off of it. Naturally, if on BMX bike or anything, riding a wave, perhaps, you just want to go with the smooth transition. It seems to offer you more stability and control. Anti-pumping on. Automatically anti-pump when quickly riding over humps, so you stay on the ground instead of getting air. That's what I'm talking about. And that's it. That might be a wrap. Hold and spin. I do want to consider switching swap while on board. While off board. We want X to be jump, square to sprint. We're so used to that, but can we... So if we push with the front foot and X is the back foot. Right now, X has been the front foot. Let's try it. Swapping by default, I believe, is off. Because a no comply is immediately ollieing after you press off the front foot. Let's try it out. I think these controls are going to be optimal for us. So that's front foot and then ollie. Is that a no comply? That was a quick nollie. Fakey ollie. Oh, it's because we're goofy. Let's get back in our goofy stance. And then push off the front. It's the front foot X now. Okay, so we might have to have that switch. Let's see how we try to no comply 3 times. Best of 3. If we can get it. Switching these to use. Swap. Forward. Pushing off the front foot. This is called no Mongo. Lots of Mongo, right? We're goofy and we push off with the front foot. Push off and then flip. This does feel better already. pushing off of the front foot. Goofy stance, pushing off with, that's the front foot. I don't know why we struggle here. Come on. No struggle with the no comply. Let's get a no comply. No comply. Just want to make sure we're consistent on the no comply. Come on. No comply. Tap and triangle to get up quicker. Well, it wasn't Tony Hawk. Pushing off the front foot. Do a no comply, please. Comply. No comply. Forward with hand plant. Ground here, we slap it. That's the marketplace. We didn't invert that. Final touches on the controls. Come on. Invert. Where's our session marker? General. Is it told to place the session marker? So naturally by default, that does make sense. They did have it by default. Session marker placed. We want speed when we get to this wall ride. Might get it. Quick ollie. This is the one right here. This is the spot. We'll start beside the kicker with the curve kicker. And we can always reset if we fail this wall ride. Hey, they got the Skater Die shirt. That does look fly. I kind of want that. What's the time on that? Let's try pushing off the square then. Is that going to make everything more easier or more better? Okay, I can see square being more useful. It's closer to the right stick. So for that reason. Trickless air. How dare you? That was full of tricks. we're going super fast now if we can't do these tricks. That is a more advanced task that they're asking us to do. 750 off a wall ride? Points? Yeah, these settings are best for us. We're already performing way better. Whoa! Talk about speed. Wow, what just happened? That was super good. Speed, right? Max speed, max speed, max speed. Pushing, pushing. Expected more air, but okay. Let's fix it so that we stop pushing at max speed. So we know when we obtain max speed, right? Is it gameplay? Is it skip a push max speed when off the board, the assist? What is it with the max speed here? Max speed, rewind spin, this one controls, back brake, pump, maintain, stop pushing at max speed. Yeah, that could go hand in hand with the transition. Forward to push, look at sensitivity, goofy, hold fakey, push, hold fakey stance, pushing while in fakey stance, keeps the skater in fakey stance, double tap. I don't know what that means. So if we double tap, really, do we get back into our regular stance? This is our fakey here. This is fakey for us. No, it's not doing it. A break, sure. That's fakey. No? A revert, perhaps. That's what I'm imagining here. And no double tap into the circle does anything. We'll be right back. I gotta turn on the lights here. It's getting dark. Alright, we're super close to being done here, but I'm trying to figure out this circle's not doing anything. These controls need just one more fine-tune adjustment. What is going on with this? We are at classic, super classic. Hold, fakie push, hold fakie stand until you push. Your default when riding regular is when your left foot is forward. Goofy is when your right foot is forward. That's the best way to describe it. Okay. Max speed. Max speed. I thought for sure there was when you reach max speed, you stop pushing. Use front. I don't understand how pushing with your back foot is better than pushing with your front foot. They call it Mongo, like it's more sketchy. So with your front foot, so you're keeping your back foot warmed up because you're pushing off it. As soon as you push it on your tail, you do a quicker ollie. It's a more of a quicker setup. Nice. Good spill, bro. Ha. Let's say we want forward push to max push. Allow reaching the same max speed as the push buttons instead of limiting to medium speed. Yep. Maintains max speed. Let's try it out. Some games naturally do let you drive forward. How are you getting more air than us, bro? We're trying to get max speed here. Flicks. The flicks should be 100%. So it should take less time to flick, right? Flick it sensitivity, pop height, and flip trip speed. Now it's 0, then what? That's a Wally. Full speed, full speed. Yeah, it's not a lot of air. I don't understand why. What's the setting? We're gonna get tons of air. That's what I want to know. 35 for that with a wall ride and a grab. You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, it's busted. It's broken. We're gonna restart the game. We're gonna play later when they fix it. Because here's why. We've done so many wall rides and not a single one counted. Look at the task here. I bet you it's still at 0-3. We have literally done 75,000 points. That should be completed. Okay, yeah, I mean, look at that total score, skate score, 159,886. That's a wrap. We're going to mess more with these settings later, but we're pretty well optimized. This is as best as you can get. All the assists are up. The push now is what it should be. That wasn't a quick ollie. Why? With the obstacle right there. Gee. How you get that air? How do you get that air? We do the same thing. We're getting no air here. That looked like we got a lot of air. Get up. What does in skate? Does something get you up fast? I gotta find out. Alright. We're running out of time. 5:05. We gotta get on, feed them, and get on Marvel Rivals for the ball drop. Right? Let's do it. Meanwhile, why can we not find circle does not switch stance on skate. Does not switch stance in skate. Likely refers to a control setting or bug in the skate game, specifically the new one. It's a bug. May not be working as if the hold fakie stance option is enabled. So it's not working because I had a feeling it's trying its best to hold. It doesn't say that. It doesn't tell you that. But you can kind of figure that on yourself. Hold fakie push. But then okay, got it. Let's try that out now. That was bothering me. Nope. It's because we got circle to break too. So this is fakie for us. Nope. Because circles break, but down on the left stick can go break. We're testing out all the settings, so when we come back to play, we know what we're doing. We don't look like a fool. Act a fool. Back to break. How do we take circle off of that? Instant fun with simplified flick it. Enjoy a familiar inspired by Take full control by reducing or disabling and enabling new tricks. And immersing yourself in advanced gameplay. That would be nice, but we gotta figure out what is going on with our brakes. Onboard helpers, event low, auto curve pop, offboard. Nope. Late flip, held flip tricks, swapping. Ollies. Quick ollie, 1 foot ollies are on. No comply. Ollie immediately after pushing to perform a no comply. I thought that was on. Okay, no wonder that's not working. Ollie immediately after pushing with your front foot. I want to see those no complies. Okay. Pull downward and quickly let it go for a quick ollie. Yeah. Sideways ollie control. Flick. Sideways in that direction. Rewind spins. Spins. Roll ins, anti-pump. We are still braking with the foot. We cannot do classic settings then. That's the reason. That's the only way you can turn circle. In order not to brake with circle, that's the only thing I can think of. We might have to go through these settings again. Vert pump assist, amount of applied to pumping while riding through trans. Manually pumping to give even stronger pumps. Just turn off entirely. Yeah, we'll see about that. So we're supposed to get better pumps. Pressing up on the left stick. That wasn't much of a pump, right? Should be able to tuck, and that's going to give you more speed, right? Not really. Sorry, buddy. Here we go. Pumping, transition, pumping. Get more speed coming down from it. Nope. Okay. General. Gameplay. Streamline has more of everything on. Hold fakie stance is on. Hold fakie push. Return to switch stance. I just don't know. Still braking. How do we turn the braking off? Settings, general. No, it's gameplay. Brake, exit, grind, brake. They're all brake, exit, grind, brake, exit, grind. Until we can turn brake, exit, grind off, I don't see an option. Stay in a fakie stance until you push when rolling backwards. Hold fakie push to return to switch stance. Are you saying when we go up this ramp and we're coming back down, that's a fakie then? We're rolling backwards. Wow. Nope. Brakes. Kicking. Looks like it tried to. Okay, let's try that again. Coming down fakie immediate. No. Trick with air. Why did we try to trick out with circle? Nope. Come on. Hustle to a run to pushing off the feet. That worked. I did not. That's kind of like the revert. That's what I expect for it. Okay. Down. Fakie. Great. Nope. It's not doing it. Default stance goofy. Flick it sensitivity. Forward to push. Forward to max push. Maintains max speed. Stop pushing at max speed. Back. Brake on forward. Naturally, I think what we did fine-tuning and manually going with the settings, we pretty well just kind of went with the streamlined pre-build. Never mind. So that's that. Might as well have vert pump assist all the way up. access. Nollie type flip trick. Enable semi-auto pump. While in the air? OG, welcome back. Dude, have you gone through a lot of the settings? Because that's a 1 foot ollie. Yeah, that's cool. Woo! I've yet to be able to make it spin. Are you having any luck with double tapping circle to get out of a fakie? Because right now I'm in fakie, but all I'm doing is braking. Getting out of our switch stance, right? This is our regular stance. We're naturally goofy. We push Mongo. Braking. Push off with our right foot. Is it bugging out? It might be still glitching. This season they've added a lot. I'm struggling getting this challenge here with the wall ride. The wall ride's not registering. I've performed several wall rides with more than 750 points in the sequence, but not getting any credit. I thought it was me doing something wrong, but at this point, I've gone through all the settings. Look. Ouch, 275. All right, so we're about to have to say farewell to this game for this evening anyway. We're about to get on Marvel Rivals is why. So that sequence is 2,300, right? Oh, the whole, is that 750? Does that count? 750. And it included a wall ride. Now look at our task. $750 points sequence with a wall ride. You saw it yourself. It's just not work. It's not giving enough credit for it. No biggie. This will refresh in 18 hours. I just feel like that specific task is bugged. I think there's a glitch. But we've definitely fine-tuned. I'll go back to classic settings and just make it this way, but you got some things going on here. Nice late flip, more height, more push. That's how that one was doing it. Okay, the Wally. Don't do a flip trick into a wall ride because it will crash and burn right here. There's a wall. Yeah, and then late flip tricks is on. So we got several controller options fine-tuned to streamline this. Ollie, it's not even registering. Where is it? At not once did it say we did a wall ride. Whoa, hard slam. I beg to differ. How do we wall ride? We're doing it and it's not exactly showing us the wall ride, right? Quick ollie. Wall ride. Right there. It said it. Wall ride. Wall ride. A nice front side of one-handed plant. Coming at an angle. That's a wall ride. Sketchy. How many more do they want to count that? 11. Is it the distance we're going to go over the wall ride? That's why they just tapped out. That player is like, nah, I can't do it. Max speed. Lots of wall riding going on. Alright, try it. A couple more attempts and we're out of here. I'm determined to see what this wall ride's all about. That was distance, but off the wall. Oh no. Okay, Huck Jam. Here we go. Max speed. Get the right angle. Hit the wall just right. Here we go. No? That's it. Here we go. This is the one, y'all. Yeah, try to join us on the map. Maybe it's the game is bugging? How is it? Wall ride, fake ollie. Out of a fakie, yeah. Here we go. Rocket air backflip 180 to a wall ride. Major wall ride that time. Excellent. 789 off one wall ride. Where's the wall ride mentioned, right? Did we get it? That's 789 off that wall ride. That should have counted. It's bugged. That's the final verdict. I'm calling it. It's bugged. We cannot do this daily task. I'm so sorry. OG, I will catch you later. I've given it a solid good run today. We're approaching 3 hours here. And I'm just between settings and trying to do this one task to get ticks and rip chips. They don't want to give us our 200 rip chips here. We got tons though. I was trying to get ticks for the skate pass. So, but dude, I'll catch you on the flip side another time. I'm gonna say hang in there, be gnarly, stay cool, stay in school. Go ahead and do what you gotta do, bro. Enjoy your Friday evening, going into the weekend, extended holidays. Holla. Until next time, though. Peace. This dog is hungry. Those two cats back there, hungry, hungry kitties. They are. Right, hon? What are you about? What are you in the mood for? Chicken sausage? Potatoes? Want another fried egg? All right, then, y'all. That's it. I'll sign out. Peace. What I can do to leave here in orderly and a stylely fashion. Remove the costume, right? The shop, the costumes. And this has been my style for today mostly. Wear protective equipment. If you go to a cement skate park, make sure you have a helmet. All kinds of stuff. Oh, up is up, down is down. Yeah, we're going to mess with these settings again, no doubt. We're always in the settings here. We spent hours upon hours in optimizing our settings in Marvel Rivals. So that's where you're going to see us next, though. Ta-ta, y'all. Peace. Signing out. Delvis. Till next time. See you.